హాయ్, ఈరోజు మీకు క్రికెట్ 2020 వరల్డ్ కప్ ఆస్ట్రేలియాలో జరుగుతున్నది. దాని ఫార్మాట్, దాని షెడ్యూల్ ఈరోజు మీకు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను.
A total of 16 teams. The tournament is divided into two phases. A total of 8 teams shall play round 1 before proceeding to the Super 12 stage. These 8 teams are divided into Group A and Group B. Group A is of Sri Lanka, UAE, Namibia, Netherlands, and Group B is of West Indies, Scotland, Ireland, Zimbabwe. The top 2 teams for each group will then proceed to the Super 12 stage. Round 1 schedule starts on 16th October. The first match is Sri Lanka versus Namibia from Group A. The second match, UAE versus Netherlands from Group A. On 17th October, West Indies versus Scotland, the first match from Group B. Second match, Zimbabwe versus Ireland from Group B. On 18th October, the first match, Namibia versus Netherlands from Group A. Second match, Sri Lanka versus UAE from Group A. On 19th October, Scotland versus Ireland, the first match from Group B. The second match is West Indies versus Zimbabwe from Group B. On 20th October, Netherlands versus Sri Lanka is the first match from Group A. The second match is Namibia versus UAE from Group A. On 21st October, the first match is Ireland versus West Indies from Group B. The second match is Scotland versus Zimbabwe from Group B.
The top two teams from each group, that is Group A and Group B, will proceed to the Super 12 stage.
The Super 12 stage already has 8 teams pre-qualified. These 8 are already divided into Group 1 and Group 2. Group 1 are Australia, New Zealand, England, Afghanistan. Group 2 are India, Pakistan, South Africa and Bangladesh. Apart from 8 teams, 4 more teams from round 1 will then be added to the Super 12. Super 12 is divided into Group 1 and Group 2. Group 1 is of Australia, New Zealand, England, Afghanistan. A1 Group A winner and B2 Group B runner-up. And Group 2 is of India, Pakistan, South Africa, Bangladesh. A2 Group A runner-up and B1 Group B winner. In the Super 12 stage, each team will play the other 5 teams of their respective Group 1s. The top 2 teams of each group will then proceed to play the semi-final. The grand finale shall be played on 13th November 2022 in Melbourne. The Super 12 schedule starts on 22nd October, Australia versus New Zealand at Sydney. Again on 22nd October, England versus Afghanistan at Perth. On 23rd October, A1 versus B2 at Hobart. Again on 23rd October, India versus Pakistan at Melbourne. On 24th October, Bangladesh versus A2 at Hobart. Again on 24th October, South Africa versus B1 at Hobart. On 25th October, Australia versus A1 at Perth. On 26th October, New Zealand versus Afghanistan at Melbourne. Again on 26th October, B2 versus England at Melbourne. On 27th October, South Africa versus Bangladesh at Sydney. Again on 27th October, A2 versus India at Sydney. Again on 27th October, Pakistan versus B1 at Perth. On 28th October, Afghanistan versus B2 at Melbourne. Again on 28th October, Australia versus England at Melbourne. On 29th October, New Zealand versus A1 at Sydney. On 30th October, Bangladesh versus B1 at Brisbane. Again on 30th October, A2 versus Pakistan at Perth. Again on 30th October, India versus South Africa at Perth. On 31st October, Australia versus B2 at Brisbane. On 1st November, Afghanistan versus A1 at Brisbane. Again on 1st November, England versus New Zealand at Brisbane. On 2nd November, B1 versus A2 at Adelaide. Again on 2nd November, India versus Bangladesh at Adelaide. On 3rd November, Pakistan versus South Africa at Sydney. On 4th November, B2 versus New Zealand at Adelaide. Again on 4th November, Australia versus Afghanistan at Adelaide. On 5th November, A1 versus England at Sydney. On 6th November, South Africa versus A2 at Adelaide. Again on 6th November, Pakistan versus Bangladesh at Adelaide. Again on 6th November, B1 versus India at Melbourne. On November 9th, first semi-final at Sydney, and on November 10th, second semi-final at Adelaide. On November 13th, final match is at Melbourne.